everyone, so in this video I'm just going to show you how I get my ultimate glow. I love this whole routine to make me as glowy as possible. So yeah, I'm just going to show you all the products that I use to do that. This look is perfect for summer because who doesn't want to look as glowy as possible in summer? So yeah, let's just get started. So first I prepped my lips with the Lano Lips 101 treatment. I really like this. This is my favorite lip mask to use. And now I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I really like this primer. It helps my makeup stay on like all day, but I do let it sit on my face before going on with any products for about like a minute or two, just because I feel like if I go in too soon with product, then it kind of like breaks up and everything, but if you let it dry, it's perfect. So next I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Luminous Glow Primer. This is the lightest one in Moonlight. I really like this just to give me a glow, the whole point of the video. And I put this all over. So the last primer I'm gonna use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And this one blurs my pores just slightly, just because I do have like larger pores. So I always like to smooth those out before, especially going in with glowy products, you know, that can sometimes emphasize your pores or your texture. So sometimes going in with like a pore filling primer or a smoothing primer will really help that. And now I'm gonna take my foundation. I'm using the Serum foundation from The Ordinary. I really like this. I'm actually, the shade is too dark for me. This is 1.2 light, but we'll make it work. This foundation doesn't really have a ton of coverage, but I've kind of been into that lately. I don't want like a ton of coverage. I like my foundation to be lighter coverage and then my concealer to be full coverage, because I do have really dark circles. So if you see me looking down, I have a mirror right here and then a mirror right in front of me, so that's why I keep looking in like 500 different directions. Getting an itch on your foot is literally the worst itch ever. And it never goes away, I swear. Look how dark this is light. This is the shade light. That's how like freaking pale I am. Especially with like, holy shit. Oh my. We're gonna make it work. And everyone is just gonna ignore the fact that it's like 5 shades darker than my actual skin tone. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite concealer. A lot of times I use this as foundation too because it just looks amazing. But this is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. A lot of people, sorry, I said that weird. A lot of people think this is like, say this is like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but I don't think so. I mean, the Tarte Shape Tape is definitely like more full coverage, but this has really good coverage, but it's just not as full coverage as the Shape Tape. And I don't think it's as drying as the Shape Tape is. So if you find that with the Shape Tape, maybe try this. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Maybe this will help lighten up the foundation a little bit. I want to try and like talk more in my videos. Like when I'm doing just like get ready with me's. I don't know if this is like a get ready with me. I don't know. Are you getting ready right now? But I want to try and like talk more, but I just don't know what to talk about. I'm not a very exciting person. well, I don't know if exciting is the right word. Like, I don't do a lot, so it's not like I have like exciting stories to tell. Okay, I think that didn't really help much, did it? But I'm gonna go in because I just want a little bit more coverage around my under eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with more concealer. So I've started watching Bailey, I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce her last name right, Bailey Sarian. She is freaking adorable, but she started this series called Mystery Makeup or Mystery Murder and Makeup or something like that. And it is amazing. I love the, like, I'm a big like true crime watcher. Like, I love like true crime and stuff like that. And she does such a good job at like, I don't know, just talking about it and explaining it. And I don't know, she's freaking hilarious. And she just has like a really good personality. So you should watch her if you like that kind of stuff. I mean, she also does like makeup tutorials and stuff, but she's just, I really like her. Those are my favorite videos that she makes, is the murder mystery ones. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with the Essence Brighten Up powder. I really like this powder because I am so fair. Most banana powders are too dark on me, and this one isn't. So I really like this one. And I'm just gonna use a little tapered brush to do that. And I don't set it like, I don't like bake or anything. Sometimes I do take the sponge and like, I don't know, it's kind of baking, but it's really not, I don't know. And set my face with that. But most of the time, especially doing like a glowy look like this, I like just taking it on a brush and just focusing it like right on those, like where I crease the most, instead of just like packing powder on. And I'll usually just lightly set just with the excess, like where I get oily. I am oily, but I'm really not someone who tries to fight my oil. Like, if it just comes, it comes, and then I'll fix it later. I bring that concealer up onto my lids too because I have a lot of veins on my eyes, and so I'm just gonna set that with powder too. Alrighty, we're done with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm using the Flower Heatwave Luminous bronzer. I'm in the shade Sunrise, and then I think there's like Sunset, and that one's like too orange for my skin tone. This one's perfect. So if you're really fair, this is a really good bronzer. This bronzer is new to me, but I'm already in love with it. The other bronzer that I'm in love with and have been for a really long time is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. But this one is glow. It's not even glow. It's like satin. Like, it just makes your skin look like satin. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna take that and focus it. I kind of like bronze contour. Is that a thing? I don't take the time to contour because I don't see the point in it, but if you like to, then you can do that. So I focus my bronzer on like the hollows, like that's as low as I go. And then I bring it up to like my cheekbone, like all the way up where like I'm gonna put blush and highlight. I really like that. I feel like it just gives me an overall more bronze look. So I'm just gonna, I also take it on the temples. I feel like, I don't know, I always love putting bronzer on my temples because I feel like oh god, an itch. I feel like it just looks odd, like if my cheeks are bronze and my head's not, so, or like my forehead's not, so I always like bringing it up there. And then I do take a little bit and I just like fluff it around on my nose, because just with my forehead, I feel like if my nose is just like white, and the rest of my face is bronze, I just feel like it makes it look like big and flat. And I don't want that. Who wants that? Now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia blush trio. This one is in the shade Berry Adore. And I'm just gonna go in with these two, like the top two. I'm gonna go in with the top two. And you need literally like tap it. Don't do anything else. Actually, maybe tap it like 3 times, but do this. Okay, so I focused my blush at like my cheekbone area. I even kind of go onto my brow bone, I guess. Also, putting these products like a little higher, like on your cheekbones, lifts your face. So if you want a lifted look, do this. And then if you like blush kind of on the center, you can take the excess and just dust it kind of on the apples. Now, this is the exciting part. Actually, no, we're gonna do brows first, which is not that exciting. That's where I'm gonna stop. So first what I do is I take the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Flexitarian. This is one of their Super Shock Cheek highlighters. That's a tongue twister for you. And I just take it on my finger. A finger or a sponge is like, I feel like the best way to apply these, but I don't know, I'm using a finger today. So I'm just gonna take it and put it on the highest points of my cheekbone. And then I take another finger and kind of blend that out. Can you tell? Yeah, you can freaking tell. You can freaking tell. And then I take a little bit and I just tap it right above the front of my brow. Okay, and then I take the excess, I don't go in with any more, and I just put that on the bridge of my nose. I freaking love that. I love how that looks. Oh yeah, I like that. And then I put that on the tip of my nose. And then I put it on my Cupid's bow. Which ultimately, I don't really understand why I do this, because I always cover it up with lipstick, you know? I don't really see the point in this, but I do it because everybody else does it. And then I'm gonna take some on my chin. And then I'm gonna take like a fluffy brush and put this on my inner corner. This will make your eyes look bigger too. It's a good trick, good trick. We're not stopping. We're not stopping there. We are gonna close this bad boy up, and we're gonna take the Fenty Beauty Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal Kilowatt Highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter, and I need to get a new one, but I don't wanna because it's a little pricey. Where the fuck is my highlight brush? Okay, I like swirl it in both sides. I don't focus on one side or the other. And I'm just gonna pack that on. And then I'm going to, actually let's do this side because it's easier for you to see. And I'm just gonna put that right on top of the ColourPop one. And I'll bring it like right underneath my brow bone too, to give that lifted look. And then I go on top of there. Sorry, I'm like leaning over this whole time. Okay, if I decide to leave that in the video, just know That was not a fake reaction. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was some type of bug. And I don't do bugs. I don't know who does bugs, but I don't do bugs. I'm sweating real bad right now. Okay, so then I'm gonna put it on my, I'm just putting it everywhere I put the other one. And then I'm gonna take that brush again and go in my inner corner to make that even brighter. I'm gonna pop off for like 2 seconds and put my eyelashes on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, I went in, by the way, I went in with the Ardell Double Demi Wispies. Just a heads up, just FYI. Now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Monster liquid lipstick in the shade Flutter. This is a long time fave, but I like it especially now because it goes with my hair really nicely. So the last and final step that I do, this is gonna send your makeup over the edge, like in a good way, okay? This is my secret weapon. If I wanna be glowy as hell, I use this. So this is the Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fix Mist by Catrice. This is only like $8 and this is the best setting spray. It's not really a setting spray, it's a glow spray. So if you're really oily and you wanna like lock all your makeup in, you're gonna need like an Urban Decay like all-nighter or whatever. But you can go in with this as well. Yeah, okay. But you gotta shake it really well because like all the glowy stuff that it does will sink down to the bottom. So you gotta shake it real well. This is what you're gonna be doing all day. Look at it. It's so glowy. So sometimes after that setting spray, I feel like I'm a little too dewy sometimes. So I'll take just what's ever left on that brush, that setting brush, and I'll just go like tap like where, like on the center of my face, because I don't want the center of my face to be too oily. And then maybe like on the center of my forehead a little bit, but not too much, just to calm it down a little bit on the center of my face. But on the outside, it's good, it's good. All right, so that is the end of this tutorial. Yeah, it was kind of a tutorial, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you took something away from this. I hope you learned how to, you know, little tips and tricks on how to be glowy. You obviously don't have to go like as extreme as I went. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.